welcome to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today we're going to do a general reading, but take the parts that resonate with you, but it's kind of sort of tailored to whoever you're thinking about. Like when we're watching the videos and stuff like that, whoever keep popping in your mind, that's most likely the person that's doing this shit. And if it like varies when it's like, oh, it could be this person or it could be this person, it just simply means like they have a similar characteristics that you probably overlooked the first time. But either way, like the one that you mainly think about or the one that mainly pop up is the one that's most likely doing it, and the other one could be just like I said, somebody like they are a part of it in some way, shape, or form. But it could just be the second man, like the right hand man, the middleman. I don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna get some cards. I'm gonna shuffle them on camera. I'm gonna do get some from the top and some from the bottom, and yeah, I'm gonna explain as I go. But yeah, we're gonna get started by cleansing the space and the energy. So if you have headphones in, you might want to turn them down to protect your eardrums. And then the songs that go with this reading. So when I was pretty much gathering the cards together, the song that was playing in my head, or the song, like the cards I wanted to put together, the song I was playing is "Losing Control" by Russ, and he pretty much started the song saying that how next time this girl's falling in love, even if you're a guy, just listen for a second. You falling in love, right? The person is falling in love. They didn't expect to like fall in love again, and because her last relationship, like it was a disaster, and he said that it should have pretty much ended before it even started, and the guy pretty much was cheating and was trying to flip it on her, trying to make it seem like she was cheating and stuff like that, and she wasn't understanding why her phone calls wouldn't get answered and stuff like that. So now she doesn't really trust herself because of her last relationship was a little bit bad, a little bit terrible, and now you're falling in love with somebody else and somebody that's new, and you don't really trust that person will like catch you when you fall and stuff like that, or be there when you fall because this other like your ex wasn't or wasn't there and stuff like that. And he is like, you still y'all still like each other and stuff like that, y'all give it a try, and I'm gonna shuffle this as I explain. And with this new it's like it's given that part of the song pretty much give like Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London and stuff like that, where I think after it was like she went to him like after Lil Wayne and stuff like that, and then Lil Wayne pretty much kind of sort of cheated on her, and I believe they had like while she was pregnant or something. I don't know. Either way, it was something, and she was a little bit hurt, and then she ended up with Nipsey. So, and then Nipsey even said like there was times where I think it was like she said it, that there was times where like she would lash out, but like he never got mad or like called out her name or anything like that, because he understood like where she was coming from. Like she's hurt, like she never been in like a healthy relationship before. This is new to her, and it's not like they just give up on you. They understand, like, baby, you low-key in recovery. Like, you gotta get that toxicity out you, and then the healthy love will be all that's left. And, yeah. And then the next song is Love Like Whoa with Ready Set. And he pretty much talking about, like, how somebody's love is like a drug. So it could be... Because with some of y'all ex is trying to ruin this new relationship and trying to come in and try to make it seem like they the new person and stuff like that when they're not. It's because they're addicted to the love or the feeling that you used to have for them. Then we have Why Do I Feel So Lost? Oh yeah, see what I said? Because you're not giving them your love or care and affection anymore, so they feel lost. Then we have I'm scared of rejection. The passion is too much. And I'm gonna get 12, so I'm gonna get from the bottom now. We have I don't understand. Remember for bad girls, I don't understand. We have don't wait for me, please. Wait, no, you won't see if I put it up there. Okay. Then we have I'm better with my mind than my heart. So these are some things they would just like to say. Hold on. And put this over here. Now we're going to get from the top. And we have the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. I can't handle your love. See? Love like whoa. They can't handle it, but they addicted to it. And they want it back. Because he even said, like, her love is like a drug in the song. And that's not the first time the song came out. And then it was like they would do anything to see a smile on that face or something like that. Or to see, no. They would do anything for their lips to be for their name to be on your lips. So they would do anything to get your attention, for you to talk to them, for you to, even if it's yelling and like negative like attention and stuff like that, they will still do it. And then we have will this pain ever stop? And then we're going from the bottom. I'm gonna put it here. Right, we have I feel lonely. Justin Bieber popped in my head with that song. We have drugs and alcohol. That kind of sort of makes sense. Your love is like a drug that they can't handle. Even it could be. I don't know what type of drug. Okay, I don't know what they on. Don't come to me. They might not even be on drugs. It could just be alcohol. And this person just don't hold their alcohol well. And like where some people, they probably get drunk off of like a wine cooler. You person. That was an ugly Betty. And you know, your love probably was like a whiskey bottle to them, and they couldn't handle that. That they on wine coolers, and that's like 5% alcohol. Whiskey is more than 5%. More than 5%. I want to say 32, but I feel like that's a bit much. Then we have you deserve better. Right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the way I treated you was wrong. And that's why the pain will never stop. Because they are aware of what they did. Because even in losing control, because you've been here before, been said that this person cheated or was cheating. Something happened. Right? Somebody was cheating. Okay? And that got found out. So all this gaslighting and manipulation and you're cheating, I'm not cheating, I'm faithful and blase, blase, blah. Why won't you trust me? And all that was just a bunch of talk because they already knew that they were cheating. They was aware of it. Which is why he even said that she doesn't understand why her phone calls was getting ignored or why she wasn't why they wouldn't talk and stuff like that. It is like because that person was probably cheating. And wanted to do it in peace. And they feel lost and alone. So they probably... Okay. They feel lost and alone, and they've been feeling that before you. Okay? And the reason why they did all this shit to you is because they were scared that you was going to reject them, even though, let's say, you was already with this person and stuff like that. They still feel like you deserve better. They knew that, and they were scared that at some point in time you was gonna know that and then start rejecting them. But if they had, like, it didn't really matter, okay? Because at that point in time when you was with them, you only cared for that person. You knew that they can be the better that you deserved or stuff like that. But they just pretty much showed you that they can't handle, that they don't, for one, they don't understand love, nor can they handle love. And did something to pretty much hurt you and betray you and treat you wrong. And you left as a result, and they feel heartbroken and in pain because as much as they want you to wait for them, they know they can never give you what you deserve or be the person that you deserve. Oh, and then the drugs and alcohol, I really don't know. The person it could just be compensating or self-medicating with drugs and alcohol. Either try to drink away the pain or also with the scare of rejection, because now if you go like top to bottom from the roles. Oh, yeah, with this please don't wait for me, they can't handle your love. So no matter what, they will never be able to what just popped in my head, you know, like Mortal Kombat, right? When they have like finishing moves, your finishing move to this person is literally your love. Your love will knock this person out every time. Like every time. You could literally just stand there and be like, heart. And then they just like, ugh. And just like fall over. Like literally every time. And it doesn't have nothing to do with you. It's just love in general. Like your love that you have pretty much overcomes, like, obliterates their fear of rejection, because it pretty much will prove to them, this pretty much proves to them that you didn't reject them if they asked you out and you said yes. Clearly that's not a rejection. And it's like you wouldn't have said yes if you wanted to say no and stuff like that. And unless it was me and you find a different way to say no. But some people knew what I meant no. So it's just either way I was fine. Sometimes. But it was, that's why they don't understand. Like, they did all this for what reason? They had you. You know what, in the video it was like, so let me get this clear. You saw me, you wanted me, chased me, got me, fumbled me, and it's that. They did all that, and now they just like, I don't understand. Like, you're right. Like, I did all this for what? And then it's like, oh, because you deserve better. And it's just like, okay. All right, thanks. I know. And you know this. But then they want to be the better, but they know they can't be better. Because they don't even understand what the hell is going on. Which is, an analogy that popped in my head is like trying to be They trying to be like a referee for a game they don't know nothing about. Like, you can't put a football referee in a volleyball as a referee, because then you'll be like, I don't understand this game. What are we doing? Like, that kind of thing. And they don't understand your love, because they don't get love. Or even, I want to say they don't even get attention, which is why, I don't know if it's not like they don't understand the difference between good attention and bad attention, because they do. And that just goes even further to, like, that's, I don't understand. Like, they don't know why it's like, they try to make it seem like they don't know why they did this, when they do. It's very obvious to see why they did this. But then that's why. Because I'm better with my mind than my heart. They all thought about this before doing it. So this go against like what they said, I'm better with my mind. If you were better with your mind, then this will make sense to you. You will understand. But they don't understand. Because when they think they was using their mind, it was, I guess, using their heart. Or when they should have used their heart, they was using their mind and made this whole thing turned around. Because you was using your heart. And then later on, you use your mind. And then when they try to switch it to use their heart instead of their mind, that's when they realize this whole shit was fucked. And this shit been fucked from the beginning because of how they acted. And this fear of rejection. But you didn't reject them. And the way that they was acting will cause you to reject them. So this mind and heart card is more so their ego that was talking. And their ego lied. Their ego lied. And now they feel lonely. And lost. They don't trust themselves. The way before, where you didn't trust yourself, now they don't trust themselves. And you pretty much moved on and meeting somebody new. And they, not only they trying to drink away the pain of losing you, they trying to drink away the pain of you finding somebody else and moving on. Even if it's you, like, you deserve better and you just you by yourself, that still hurts this person. The fact that they can't even get you back. You'd rather be by yourself. Then we have on the table, offer, proposal, commitment. What popped in my head was Lotto, put it on the flow. So it might be an offer that they just given to you out of because they scared and they feel lost and they want you to help them find their way back. And we have family, blood ties, inner circle. This could be one of your family members with this blood tie, or it could be like, you know, a friend that you deemed as family and stuff like that, or somebody that's deeming you as family. Okay? Because sometimes it might not even be you, but they be like, oh yeah, that's my sister, da 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 da. You be like, that's my friend, that's my coworker, like that kind of thing. But they feel like you're in their inner circle and stuff like that, and so they trying to come and give you a offer. But like I said before, with this put it on the flow, but this put it on the table kind of thing, and they know that they treated you wrong. I don't know why I feel like that offer is going to be like, they already said like before, like in multiple readings, like it's an offer at a high price and stuff like that. Just walk away. Don't just walk away. Don't fight nobody. Don't put nothing on the flow. Okay? just walk away. It's not worth it. Then don't know how to say that word, but vacation, hideaway, and adventure. could be like somebody in your friend or your family group. Something. Okay, I already explained that. Might try to offer you like a vacation or like to go on an adventure with them or to go somewhere with them. Yeah, let's not do that right now. Okay? There's a lot of examples why you should not go places with people that don't like you. Okay? Just don't do it. Then we have single current status available. Especially if you save yourself. Don't do that. And then we have love affair, dirty little secret, down low. And we have plugged with tuned in, internet connected. So, with this falling in love now, you could have, like, you could be single, right? Like I said before, you meeting somebody new, you talking to somebody new and stuff like that. Which is why this ex want to come in and make this offer to move you away and take you away from this person, because they either they know and or see that you're moving on in some way, shape, or form, or just know with the plugged and tuned in, they know if you're single, somebody gonna want to get with you, and that somebody is not them. Well, it can't be them, because you don't want nothing to do with them. So there's gonna be somebody else. And it's going to be a secret. And they're not going to know how to sabotage it, know about it, or any way, shape, or form. So it could be like they're going to try and make an offer so you can work with them or partner with them. So they could always be like in your business in some way, shape, or form and know what you're doing. And we have history, past, happened. I'll put it over here. And then we have drama queen, thirst, causing chaos. Already knew it. Already knew from over here. They don't know the difference between, like, I keep saying that they don't know the difference. They do. They just don't care to act as if they know the difference between good attention and bad attention, because they get more attention being a drama queen. Yeah, anxiety, scared. Then at the bottom of the deck we have intervention with recovery, others involved. See, it's all coming together. With the others involved, remember I said like there's at least 5 of them, and if they do recruit people, it goes to at least 13. And it's honestly and truly is because this person loves you and they fucked up, and they don't want other people to know that they had you. They saw you, chased you, did all this shit, then fumbled you, and then now they continue to fumble you to the point that you didn't want nothing to do with them then. You already healed, forgave, moved on, and they still doing shit that just solidifies why you don't want them in your life. And it's just like, that drives them even more crazy and want them to drink even more. And it's just like, you're doing this to yourself if you just stop. Unplug, okay? Like, stop. You wouldn't be hurt. You wouldn't be in pain. But that's not what they doing. And they want to be scared and panicky because you're getting away or you're moving away. And you're not as connected to them as you were before. And it's just like, look at what you're doing. Why would I? That kind of thing. Because literally with this, plugged in is on top of I'm better with my mind and my heart with this. Well, when would this pain ever stop? Or why would this pain ever stop? It's because you keep rethinking and replaying the history in your head and dwelling on it and trying to play victim when it's just like this whole thing happened because of you. They trying to make it seem like they're the victim when they honestly and truly are the villain. But being the villain, they don't get the attention that they will get as playing the victim. So the villain is playing victim. And then scared and anxious and panicky because you're moving on, finding better, doing better, meeting new love, and want absolutely nothing to do with them. And they don't have anything actually to offer you. Because for one, they lost. They don't know what to offer you, what to give you. And that will actually get you to talk to them or allow them back to in your inner circle, because you just deemed this person as a drama queen, somebody that caused a whole bunch of chaos and drama in your life, which is why you pulled away from this person. And they did all this because they scared of rejection. Like I just said earlier, you didn't reject this person, and you wasn't rejecting this person. They did all this. And that end up like you still haven't rejected them. You just moved away. You just pulled yourself away from them. So now they can't, with this hideaway, they don't know where the fuck you are or what the fuck you doing. They just know you single, you out here, or because with the single and love affair, they don't know what you doing. You could be single, you could be in a relationship that nobody knows about, not even the internet. And they looking back or thinking back in the past about how they were in your life, they knew what you was doing, they knew this, they knew that, and even if they need help, you was there to help and recover, help rescue them and stuff like that, and help them heal and recover. And now they feel all this pain, and the person that normally will help them heal and recover is not there. It's like they bit the hand that feed them. Oh, well, Ugly Betty, you know. See, now I laughed about that. The father pretty much, he was a cook when he was in Mexico. He was a cook for like somebody else, right? And okay, we're gonna do it this way. This is gonna be Ugly Betty's mother, right? The marble one, right? This is gonna be the first husband, right? And then this is gonna be Betty's dad. You see how I also got the black? Boom. So Betty's dad worked for this man, okay? The husband, the first husband, right? And with the Betty mother, okay? Okay. Now he was abusive, terrible, right? So Betty's dad thought like he killed the first husband, and right, and he took off with Betty's mom to rescue and save them, right? And then, he's in Mexico, they in America, everything's all fine and dandy, everybody's cool. So he just thought he was dead until, he actually had to go back to Mexico. Betty's mother's dead. She no longer in the picture, okay? He had to go back to Mexico. Now, he finds out he's in Mexico, and he's just like, okay. And now, they had a son. Forgot about the son. They had Betty's mom, and this dude had a son. So the son came and was talking to Betty's dad, was like, oh, are you this person? Are you that person? He's like, yeah, why? And then here comes the first husband, coming in, rushing in, barging in, and was like, some days I miss my wife, other days I miss my cook, okay? Make me a flan. Make the flan. Make it now or less. Bullets be flying. And then he made the flan. And it's like that, they don't actually miss you. They missed what you did for them. I said all that just for that one part. That sometimes I miss my wife. Sometimes I miss my flan. Okay, I miss my cook. Okay, so it's just like you see the priorities and stuff like that. Even you could have done so much with this person. They only cared about you healing them emotionally or making them feel better. And you doing better in love don't make this person feel better. But then again, like I said, they're watching you. It's like they're choosing. Yeah, the word reverse. They choosing to be stuck in that cycle in the past and live in the past and dwell on the past. And trying to play victim more so or less. Get it over here. Hold on. Oh, another thing, right? Because I paused it to do like the bookends real quick, and I didn't want to like take up mad of your time. Could be saying like somebody from your past is going to give or trying to prevent offer to you. There we go. Offer because either they're currently single or you're now currently single, and they're going to try to say that they want to keep it a secret from like friends and family because there's somebody like a drama queen around them that's going to ruin their relationship or mess up their relationship. So it's just better to keep it a secret and keep it down low, but it's all actually a love affair because you're single, that person might not be single, and that person might have a whole ass family, which is why they're trying to like hide you away and stuff like that. Because in anxiety, he's all tangled up. And then over here, she's not. So it's like, you're free. You're fine. And then, like I said before, in losing control, he has a phone in his hand. She was wondering why he's not answering the phone. Because it's a love affair. They was cheating. And then I feel alone and I don't understand. Yeah, they're gonna try to give you this offer because they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to get away. And then I'm scared of rejection. And please don't wait for me. Oh yeah, the please don't wait. They have a whole family. They got can be. Don't wait for this person. Don't wait for that's what I mean. That's the whole. Don't wait for this person. The drama queen. That might be actually they like a whole wife or a girlfriend, like a whole family that they got to deal with, and they created this conflict and this drama, and they were aware of it, because that's why they try to hide you. And then we have the passion is too much. And I'm better with my mind than my... Oh, they lack self-control. They lack self-control, and it goes against what they thought or felt about themselves. They thought they had self-control, or they thought they were smart enough to cheat and not get caught, or not get caught up with feelings and stuff like that. And that was a lie. Then we have I don't understand the passion. I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle it. Right? Because you see, like, even in single, like, it's half color, half, like, so it's like, probably when you first met this person, you're now seeing that things are not as black as white. There's many varieties of single. You could be single in a relationship, or you could, like, literally be single. Like, nobody is claiming they're in a relationship with you. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, alrighty. This person, right, for your past person, they wasn't claiming a relationship. Okay, but there was somebody in a relationship that was actually in a relationship with them and was claiming them in a relationship. And they try to make it seem like that person was crazy or just like this drama queen. They're just trying to stir up like problems in your relationship when they actually was in like a whole ass relationship with that person. Even if it was like his baby moms or something. Who was that? Was Blueface. Who was when Krishan was like, "Oh, do you still fuck your baby moms?" He was like, "Yeah, it's my baby moms." Like that kind of thing. Like it's some weird shit like that. Like And if they did actually break up, it was not saying it's because of you, is because of the feelings they have for you. The feelings that you get them to feel, this person never got them to feel that, which is the love like whoa. And then we have don't wait for me, and I can't handle your love, which is why they try to keep it secret. And yeah, pretty much like I said before, with this plugged in, they keep watching you, so they're pretty much hurting themselves. And then we have I feel alone with past, and this passion is too much, I don't know how to handle this. Yeah, now they seen in the past everything that they did was just dumb. So not only did they lose you, they also lost his drama queen. So now they're even more alone. And that could be why nobody's answering their phone calls. And even if they want to talk to you and reach out to you, they know they don't have any reason to, because you deserve better than what they did to you and how they treated you and what they put you through. Because not only, even if they lied, they never told you about like this family and stuff like that, or the truth behind this family, or that the drama queen was like their baby mother or their wife and whatever. And it's like it caused so much unnecessary drama in their life, but also, well, not unnecessary in their life because they chose to, but unnecessary drama in your life that you don't want nothing to do with this person. And then you also like stop trusting yourself and stuff like that. So it kind of sort of broke your heart in a way, like hurt you to the point like you weren't the person. Like the way they met you, you were no longer that person for like a minute, for like a while. You needed to take a little vacation, a little hideout to get back in tune with yourself and plug with yourself. And now you popping out, and it's stressing them out, okay? Because they know that better, you gonna find better. They know you gonna find better, and they stuck in a cycle in the past where y'all was together, but then it's like that whole thing was a lie. It wasn't actually like together the way that you thought you were. Yeah. That 8 of Wands. Oh, 3 of Swords reverse. Yeah. They're stuck in this cycle of where y'all were together. Meanwhile, you have healed and moved on from this heartbreaking betrayal. But they keep trying to get you to come back and relive the past and be stuck in the past and stuff like that and dwell on it. But you trying to like move forward. See, it's in reverse. Because you see this as not successful. There's no happiness here. Because even in, like I said before, the song, he said it should have been over before it even started. Like, you're now realizing that. You're seeing that. This is not successful. Which is why you just let it go and you healed from it. But this person was like, no, we could have been great. I could be better. Then it's like, okay, be better. Well, I said I could. Not that I am. And it's like, then get out my face. Like that. It's like, have your pity party somewhere else. And then they's like, no, pay attention to me. Like, no, shut up. Sit down. Like, oh. You know what just popped in my head? Ray Charles. If you ever watched a movie where she was like, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Like that kind of thing. But Ray Charles didn't realize, like, oh shit, she's breaking up with me. Like that kind of thing. Even though in that scenario it was a little bit different, okay? Because I'm pretty sure she knew Ray Charles was married. I don't think she cared, but I'm pretty sure. Or did he get married after? Either way, Okay? If you know what I'm talking about, you know the part I'm talking about. Okay? Like, that kind of situation. And it was like, not only... The reason was because not only was he pretty much treating his wife like shit, he also treating the girlfriend like shit. This person just treat people like shit. And then just don't care about it because... They're gonna be like, oh, well, you know I'm not good with my heart. That's emotion stuff and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like... Now, if I did it to you, you'd be like, oh, yeah, no, don't do that. And it's because... You know... Right, it's like once you said it, be like, oh, well, no, because I know that you did da-da-da-da-da-da. But then it's like, okay, but I'm supposed to assume that you didn't know that you was doing this. That kind of, is that, like... They just showed their ass. They did all this and feel like they was doing their big one. That could be why the whole put it on the floor. Like, you just tired. And it's just like and their whole reasoning for doing it. And the whole justification is because they were scared of rejection. And they're scared of you rejecting them. But that didn't make any sense. Because if y'all was together, you didn't reject them. Right? So it's like, that's a lie. That didn't make any sense. And then, it's like if they was in a relationship or with somebody else, it's just like, so you did all this to waste my time for what? And then, they gonna try to make something up, okay? Another lie. And then it's just like, boop, that's a lie. Like, it's just boop. It just shows like this person is not the smartest, okay? Not this whole, I'm better with my mind, there's a lie, okay? They're not better with anything. They just breathe, exist, and take up space. Okay, they just matter. They just matter. So we have the Two of Roses with date card. Roses of Wands. So it's the Two of Wands. So that's the offer. Then we have the Six of Pentacles, quality time. Yeah, they're gonna try to... Let's see. Then we have the Four of Mirrors, which is swords. Oh, rings are pentacles, right? And the mirrors are swords. So we have the Four of Swords with reassurance rose. Okay, so this person gonna try to, date you, trying to be like, hey, we ain't talking a while. Oh, I know, I did blah, 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 blah. Like, can we talk? Can we do this? Can we do that? Trying to have, like, a face-to-face conversation, right? Where y'all spend time together face-to-face so they can reassure you. Or for you to, like, to try to find some type of way of healing it. With the intervention and stuff like that. To rescue it. And... because they are in that cycle where they feel like, oh, if you see them and stuff like that, then your mind will change. You won't want to kick them out. You wouldn't want to like love somebody else. You wouldn't want to move on or stuff like that. You still want to be in there. You still would have like allow this person to be in your friendship circle, or be in your family and stuff like that. You still will spend time with this person, and I say that the opposite happens, where they wanted, like, y'all go on this date, y'all spend time together, and this reassures you, like, oh, y'all both on the same page, y'all both on, because even here, where they have a rose, she also, well, just a rose, but she also has a flower, right, in her hand, in love affairs, like, it just solidifies or reassures you, the more time that y'all spent, like, you actually are over this person is in the past and stuff like that. And it also reassures them that you are over them and that they are in the past, because the things that they used to be able to do, they're no longer able to do. Like, it doesn't matter if it was in fate, like if you're talking to them in person, if you're talking to them online or wherever it is, you don't want nothing to do with this person anymore. Yeah, and we have cliffhanger to be continued. You see it as unsuccessful. There's no happiness. So you pretty much healed from it, left, took a step back. And I guess this person thought like, oh, this would just be continued. This is just part 1 to our chapter, part 1 to our relationship. And it's like, oh, 6 of Cups reverse. No, it is not. No, it is not. Well, the sun in Scorpio. You also have the sun reverse here. Like, no, it is not. It's because the 6 of Cups is negative nostalgia. Reliving in the past, being like stuck in the past, but then also unhappy in the past and stuff like that. But you're reminiscing and like you just remember how unhappy you were, and it's like no matter like the more quality time you spent, it's like it just shows how you healed from it. You no longer care, and this person don't really do it for you, don't really. It's like while you're there, you're more so it reassures you like you are over this person, and then you more like start questioning why did you ever date this person, which is why it was like to be continued. The why is like you have to figure that out, and then this will this pain ever end? Well, that goes to be continued. Because we have the 10 of Swords and we also have the Sun. Again, you remember how this person stabbed you in his back and betrayed you. And also because 6 is talking about like harmony and peace and stuff like that. There was no peace nor any harmony. They was just negativity and nostalgia and anger and betrayal. Also, this person could have also been projecting it because that's what they said in that song, making it seem like you were cheating when you weren't cheating. And then so that's the gaslighting and stuff like that. And it's like now they trying to come in and reassure you like everything that you said before, you was right. Like, yeah, I was the one cheating. I did do this. I did blah blah. Yeah, Page of Swords reversed. Yeah. They lied. Manipulated the truth. They didn't really care. They did whatever they had to do to have fun, and even if it meant betraying people. And pages are children. So this is literally a bratty child. They are childish. And then, because even in the world card, even though it's reversed, I'm going to turn it around. So you can see that's a child, right? These are people down here carrying the world while this child sit up here. Okay? This is reversed. So, if that's who's getting crushed, well, kind of sort of gravity. You get it, but who's falling? Who's falling first? Isn't that the child? Exactly. This childish person did all this for some dumb reasons, man. See, 10 of Cups. It was just a fantasy. They saw a fantasy and they went to it and they ran with it. And it was a fantasy that nobody was happy. They weren't happy. You're not happy. The baby mama side chick, I don't know who she is, what she is. I don't really care. It's not happy. Nobody's happy. And it's like, it's their fault, but they try to make it seem like it's not their fault. Which is mind-boggling, because it's like, who did all this? You did. And then they were like, oh, well, but I did it because it's like, they think their reasoning excuse it, and it doesn't it explains it. It explains why you did it, but it doesn't excuse it. It doesn't justify why you did what the fuck you did. It's like now you like betrayed people that had nothing to do with it because you didn't like yourself. Because you felt alone. You decided to not only betray, could be wife with his family, could be wife, baby mama, whoever it is. Betray that rather than just communicating and speaking to that person. You tended to be single when this person wasn't around or stuff like that. Pretended to be single, or when this person was away. Yeah, when I said before, like when this person was away. See, Page of Swords. Again, who did it? The Page of Swords. And they're aware of it. They went back and forth in between reverse and upright. And that's why the single is gray and then sometimes is in color. They went back and forth. And it's like, depending on who asked, they were single. Depending on, like, if you were cute, they were single. If you was, don't come for me. If you was like ugly, okay? They had a whole relationship and was married and faithful and all that. Okay? That's what the whole happily married keep coming out. It depends and varied, and of who asked or who they was talking to. And they will get into like little relationships or love affairs and stuff like that. Keep it a secret. Don't tell anybody. And then we'll just try to like take them out on a date. Spend some time with them. Give them a rose to like reassure them, like, oh, everything is fine. I'm just busy. And stuff like that. Make it seem like y'all in tune and y'all connected and stuff like that. Trying to get dangle a carrot in your face to pretty much keep you intertwined or entangled with them, and continue talking to them and giving to them. And the whole shit was stupid. Because now it's no longer working. So not only are you not giving to them, the wife, baby mama, whoever it is, not giving to them either. So now they actually are alone. So how they, where before, how they just felt alone, but their surroundings didn't resemble that or didn't indicate that, it now shows that they're alone and they feel alone. Which could be why they try to drink and soothe, self-medicate. Then we have the Five of Swords. Yeah. They were short-sighted and sabotaged this whole relationship or connection with clouded thoughts and judgment. Because they refused to learn their lesson. You learned how this person betrayed you, and you learned from the past mistakes. Slowly, still a little bit stuck in the past, like he said here, that she lashed out from time to time and stuff like that. But the Six of Cups is slowly turning, so you are releasing the past and letting it go. You're letting the past stay in the past. But it might take you a little bit, a while to actually trust other people again. You just think people are all gonna stab in your back. Because the Sun and Gemini, Geminis are twins or stuff like that. There's a whole other spectrum that you didn't really see. There's toxic love, but there's also healthy love. And it's you see toxic love. Now somebody else about to show you that healthy love. And that's how this cup turned around. Because even he's showing her how to love again. Showing the real definition of love. And then this person feel sad and betrayed and heartbroken. Because they hurt themselves. They literally, they cut their nose to spite their face. That's what they did. They bit their hand. They did all this to themselves. To themselves, and they continue to do it to themselves. Nobody's telling them to try to play victim or be victim and stuff like that. When they the damn villain, they choosing to, yeah, and they unstable. King of Swords, because they literally felt they was better with their mind. They was better at speaking their truth and stuff like that, telling you what they want you to know, not what you need to know and stuff like that. And then they wanted to make it seem like they had integrity. They're honest. They know the truth. They have morals. They had this, and this, and the third. And all that is shining. That's now shining that this person is a liar. They don't have none of that. They're literally a page trying to pretend to be king. They're a child. Even if they're a grown man, okay? Their body indicates like they're a grown man. But like mentally and emotionally, they're a child. They're a child. Could also be spiritually. They're a child. That's a man child, okay? Even if it's a woman, a girl, man child, woman child. They don't want women. I don't know. So that's a little girl right there. Yeah, we have path where through the power of love you release any stagnant situation or energy in order to transform your heart space. You transform. You healed from this. Realize there's no need to build it, or there's no structure here. There's no stability here. You walked away, picked your battles wisely, and now they're trying to come in and give you an offer after betraying you and stabbing you in your back. And they think that you're going to allow them to do it again or to come back in because you allow them to do it. You did it before, but you're no longer that person. So while they were sitting here trying to let time go by for you to forget, you didn't forget, you healed. And you healed to the point that you're no longer letting this person betray you or anybody else betray you. And you're not given to unstable situations. Yeah, we have present. You live in the present moment and you are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current situations. So while this person is in the past, you're in the present. Then we have surrender. I can't release. Hold on. You got two cards. So I have surrender. I can't release my needs to control. And detachment with you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serves your highest idea of love. Which was this person. And now it's kind of sort of, you're just seeing the after effects of it. You doing what's best for you. And it's pissing people off or making people angry. Yeah, discernment. So the King of Swords normally supposed to be like a good example of discernment, cutting people off and stuff like that. And speaking the truth. This person wasn't doing that. So you pretty much became that example. So they feel like your cutoff game or you pulling away from them was kind of harsh. But it's like their treatment of you was harsh. And they know that. So it's just like, they're honestly truly just mad at the fact that they can no longer hurt you or betray you, that you heal from it, and you will no longer give them access to do it. You develop a sense of discernment. Started picking and choosing your battles wisely. And that saved you from giving to drama, like drama queen, drama king, situations that just cause you stress and anxiety. And what just popped in my head is where Adele, when she was talking about like how she has like anxiety and stuff like that. And I forgot what situation she was in. And then she was like, after coming out of that situation, I'm not going to places where I feel, if I don't want to go, I'm not going. If I don't want to, like, I'm not doing that anymore. It's like, a lot of people pleasers, when they get to that phase of like, I'm pleasing you and all this, like, and betraying myself, and you still seem to be upset at me for things that have nothing to do with me. So rather than me betraying myself, I'm actually care for myself, protect myself, provide for myself, and do what's best for me. And that's the problem. You stop giving and doing, like, pleasing this person. Even when you was pleasing them, they were still angry. So you're just like, okay, whatever, right? And just started doing you, pleasing yourself, making sure you're happy. They still mad. So it's like, you're gonna be mad regardless. So be there. Be mad. It's giving haterade. Hateration. Like, it's giving, like... And now they feel short-sighted because they did all this, and let's say, like, you're moving on and doing bigger and better things, and they want to be a part of it, and they can't. Now, from the Heal Yourself, we have a hole in the soul and home. Yeah, with the thing, you let go of the things that you couldn't control, or the things that try to control you, and it probably caused you to feel, unstable. Like you didn't have a home or a place where you belong. But these people will also create, like, causing that even more. So it's like you already had that hole. They were just pretty much just making it bigger. Which is why you stepped away and healed yourself. Yeah, from an entrapment. I'm gonna put that with this love affair. And that's a plague doctor mask. They was plaguing your mind with a whole bunch of lies. Not only your mind, but also your heart and your emotions. Pay attention to this. You started paying attention to the signs and cut this person off, or watch this person, like, let this person go. And now you're aware of what they're doing and all their tactics and stuff like that. See, you're discovering your life purpose. And because you're discovering your life purpose, they see that you're discovering your life purpose. That's the actual reason why they want to come in. Because you're doing better without them. They know that you deserve better, but they didn't expect you to actually find that without them. They feel like they had to be a part of your life or witness it for it to happen. And that's not true. Or they know that you deserve better. They're not going to be better. But it still goes back to this person they just talk out their ass. None of it actually makes sense. Because if they wanted to be in part of your life to witness it or see it, or feel like they had to be a part of your life for you to get better, well, then that means like they were the better. And if that was the case, when they was in your life, wouldn't your life have been better? Not sad? Unhappy? So when they leave your life, why would your life continue to be sad and unhappy? It continued not to make any sense. And I think that's what you realize in this quality of time. That this person makes no sense. Even if, like, you used to deem this person as smart or see them as smart, you're now realizing, oh, sweetie, they weren't. And that hole that used to be in your soul is now fixed. Okay? Like, it is now fixed. Then we have the Four Cup and the Hermit, with God deflecting evil, and the Word of God creates all, with healing capacity, protection from weapons, safe in travels, alchemy and transformation, rules natural events, and help in spiritual process. Yeah. Then development or discovering your life purpose is a spiritual process. It's a part of the temperance. That's the path that she's on, or that's behind the angelic figure. And then the star pretty much is when you in your life purpose and you're like found it. Then we have the King of Swords, with the exalting God, with victory, grants victories and protection from lightning. And then the lightning that's from the Tower card, when the lightning hits the tower and stuff like that. So where this person is looking for an intervention and stuff like that, Spirit is not really gonna help them. It's gonna cause like a tower moment. like a downfall, then hit rock bottom. Because like again, they did all this for absolutely nonsense. Nonsense. Then we have the Five of Cups, God, King, and the Ruler, with prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. There we go. Yeah, what else is something about the Tower? Because the Four of Cups talks about rejection. And I said that before. Like, they did all this to try me. I'm like, oh, I'm scared of rejection. And it's like, but you didn't reject this person. You never rejected this person. They did all this that end up causing you to reject them and walk away from them. But in the beginning, when they was doing all this, you didn't reject them. Never rejected them. That was an excuse that they try to use to justify what they was doing. You started to realize that and, you know, transform what you was doing and stop giving to them. You stop caring and stuff like that. Because the Four of Cups also means apathetic, which means like the lack of empathy. You don't care to understand. You don't care to put yourself in that person's shoes. Because like even if you did put yourself in that person's shoes, soon as an empath, soon as we realize you don't care, it's like, all right, cool, I don't care. And we feel your feelings more than you feel your... So you don't care, I don't care double. Okay? Like, and that's how you got victory. They didn't care, so you didn't care. You started doing what was best for you. And now we have the Five of Cups. They're all sad and depressed and melancholy. That you're still finding your Two of Cups. And it's a better Two of Cups than they ever would have been. Yep. Because there's multiple soulmates and stuff like that. And you could have been this person's soulmate. Like a very... Let's say... Okay, they can't handle your love. Let's say your love is a 10. Okay? In their book. That's all they can go up to is 10. Meanwhile, you can go to 100. You was good with working with a 10. That was fine for you. Right? But now because that was all you knew. You just thought there was a whole bunch of 10s out there. Like, oh my goodness, I found a 10. I'm great and stuff like that. But that 10 was operating as a 5. And you just like, nah, I thought I got me a 10. I wanted a 10. So now you healed. Realized that person was a 5, not actually a 10. Okay? And they love capacity. And because with this healing capacity, love capacity, they make it seem like they can love out of 10, but they only give 5. Right? You know that you give out of 10 and you love out of, well, kind of could love more than a 10, but you give at like more than 10 and stuff like that. But you just thought, oh, 10s is supposed to give this. But as you started healing and stuff like that and recovering and spending some time by yourself, you starting to realize there's more to love. There's more capacity to love than just 10 or like even a 20. Like there's a whole spectrum of shit like that. Right? So where you was always saying like you always give more than what you're receiving, which is yes. Okay? So you thought you had a 10 and you was giving 10, you was more so giving like 50 and stuff like that. And the 10 can't handle 50. They can't even handle a damn 5. You feel me? Like, it's just... they couldn't handle it. And that's what I mean by like with the Mortal Kombat, your love will like knock them out every time. Every time. They can't handle it or anything like that. So now this new person, right, probably also went through the same thing that you went through, right? Probably in a different way and stuff like that. Had to understand and know what love is and loving themselves and caring for themselves, loving another person and blase. So where you before was giving out of 50, now you're not really... You love yourself, so you give yourself more like a 60, maybe even 70, something like that. But like in a relationship, you are baby steps. You don't give the first like 50 automatically. Like, you baby steps. As time go on, you increase the level and stuff like that. Or even, and then also with this paying attention to the signs, it's like, it just popped in my head. You ever watched Love is Blind? And then I really like that girl, but I forgot her name. But she now she's on a podcast, and she was like, she believes that, you know, in a marriage there should be a thing as like conditional love, and unconditional love should only be like between like a parent and a child kind of thing. She was like, because if you're in a relationship or in like a marriage, if you're not upholding your end of the bargain, or you're upholding your end of the deal, that's definitely like null and void for my love. Like, you're not protecting me, you're not talking to me, you're not communicating with me, you're not, you know, there's no trust. That's what I mean. Like, that's the whole paying attention to the sign. You start taking and decreasing love, or even your time or your space and stuff like that. You're not just giving it and spending time with them because, oh, this my person, or because we're in a relationship. It's like, okay, but you in a relationship with this person, but that person acting single, that kind of thing. Like, that's when you will take away your love. That's conditional, because that person also loves you conditionally. Then we have Angel of Abundance. Yeah, with that prosperity, the person just coming back in because now you got money, or you doing bigger and better things. And I just said they about to hit rock bottom. They need your help. I've been saying that. The person that did all this, one of them or a couple of them actually need your help. But they acting all high and mighty as if you're beneath them. But then if you was beneath them, why they need your help? Like, it's why didn't they just do it themselves? And then it's quiet and crickets, because that, like, is that, like, they ego is way too high or just too big for you to actually help this person or rescue this person. They actually have to help and rescue themselves. They have to realize that they're not this hotshot like they think they are. They're not that great. Yeah, Angel of Relationships. They're not that great. Like, and they think they're rare and stuff like that. But there's a whole bunch of toxic relationships out there. You can find a whole bunch of toxic dudes. They're not that rare. The healthy ones, that's rare. The ones that actually know how to love, know what love is, those are rare. This person ain't rare. But yeah, that's what I see for this reading. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching.